to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Congratulations, we've gone ahead to hit 22,000 subscribers and hope you guys are really having fun. In this segment, we are having Morata and Enzo Fernandez racist songs that have gone ahead obviously cost him a very huge career in his team at Chelsea. And guess what? We are powered by Mono Gadgets 256. And if you feel like you need a new phone or a used phone, do you need a new laptop or a used laptop, go for this phone number +256 70 99 88 66 5. That's where everything will obviously get sorted and everything will go into the very good goal where you need it. So Mono Gadgets 256 are the sponsors of our video today, and we are gonna work with them for the next 6 months, and a deal is gonna have to be signed and sealed. And guys, endeavor to reciprocate the love by obviously giving these sponsors that have gone ahead to come in through some huge job to do by obviously getting to their offices and obviously doing the needful. +256 70 99 88 665 is what we call Mono Gadgets, and continue talking to them. We thank God for the gift of life, and for the Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum. It has been a while since I've just gone ahead obviously talk to you, but I decided to obviously get back with a live video that might obviously entice you and really get you up and running into the mix. Let's see close to 300 likes matching this video as Calafiori to Arsenal transfer delay has gone ahead to be explained, and I know very many Arsenal people are gonna be like, Rokani, please feed us in, and I'm here to obviously feed you in to why this deal has gone ahead obviously coming through and obviously gate delayed. Do you know? Let's obviously get up to speed. Now, we all knew that the last time we had to do a story of Riccardo Calafiori, it was all about Arsenal not wanting to pay 43 million pounds that are being called in through by the side of Bologna. And they're like, all right, we have a player to offer to you and obviously get the deal done and dusted. And guess who Arsenal were offering? Arsenal are offering Jakub Kiwior on loan with an obligation to buy to Bologna in an attempt to break the deadlock in negotiations for Riccardo Calafiori. However, Bologna went ahead and rejected that proposal that was coming in through from the side of Arsenal. They said, no, please, we don't want your guy to be part of the deal. All we want is 55 million euros. That's the amount of money they are wanting and they're chasing in for, to see to it that everything really comes to pass. And Arsenal was like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? It was really something that is really trying to block this deal. And I'm really asking myself, why is Arsenal not wanting to pay 55 million euros for this guy? For me, I believe he's worth it. You know, for me, I think he is worth it. This guy, Riccardo Calafiori, 55 million euros is a bargain. 21 years of age, huge resale value, good on the ball. Why not get him in? And this is where I've always told you that I don't really agree with very many people who believe that it should only happen in England to the England players. You know, why are English players expensive? And Calafiori is 55 million euros, average price for a very good quality player. Every team is out of the deal. Calafiori is going to hit to give you green light, and if anyone comes through and hijacks it, who is going to be to blame? I don't think it will be the player side to blame. It will be Arsenal to blame, and they're really doing a delaying game. And Arsenal were like, all right, let's keep pushing. And we are told by Calino that Bologna are waiting for Arsenal to improve their offer for Riccardo Calafiori, which currently stands at 45 million euros plus 5 million euros in bonuses. In the meantime, Bologna are attempting to get Basel to lower their 50% future sell-on clause. However, Basel are not listening. So, what is happening is, we all know that Basel has a 50%, sell-on clause. Basel has a 50% sell-on clause on the on the amount of money that Arsenal is going to pay to Bologna, and that's why the side of Bologna is like, we want 55 million euros, such that everything really goes as to planned. 55 million euros. That means both teams will share it into two. And guess how much money is going to be really given to the side of Bologna? It will be 27.5 million euros, right? That means every side is really going to be getting in that huge amount of money. You understand? So, as it stands, no one really wants to really lose out onto that amount of money, because the moment they reduce, both sides are really gonna be losing. And guess what? The side of Bologna is like, no way, we are not gonna lose our money. And even Basel is like, we are not gonna lose our money. So Arsenal, do the due diligence and get this deal over the line. Get us the money that we want, because we don't want any offers. And it's like, all right, we're gonna do the needful. So Arsenal are really negotiating at that level, and you're waiting to see how everything is really gonna be panning out for the side of Arsenal, for the side of Bologna. But Bologna are like, get us 55 million euros. Arsenal are stuck onto 45 plus 5 million euros of add-ons, and Bologna is like, we want 55 million euros, get us that amount of money. If not, then you are not going to be getting the player. And they're 100% sure that even if they keep him for this year, they can't sell him more, because the huge potential has gone ahead to be really exhibited by the player. Then we are having a story coming in from the side of Italy, known as Gazzetti via Football Italia, that Arsenal and Bologna came to an agreement for Calafiori in a while ago, with Arsenal agreeing to Bologna's terms and offering 40 million euros plus 5 million euros in total of add-ons. Arsenal now just waiting on Bologna and Basel. Now, Arsenal are really in it, and they know they are left in this race alone. That's why they're really taking their time to obviously get this deal over the line. I tell you, the more this deal really keeps on going like this, the more Arsenal is going to delay to get in other deals. And I don't know why Arsenal don't get this deal over the line, because they know exactly what Bologna wants. And how come you don't really give this green light? Arsenal has to do the due diligence, get the deal over the line, get it done and dusted, and Calafiori Riccardo will be a player to Arsenal. And I really understand how pissed Arsenal fans are, because most of you are like, Rokani, when is the deal of Calafiori? Because all we are waiting for, I think it's now 2 weeks back, was a here we go, and it has gone ahead to go silent. No, here we go has gone ahead to be sounded by the side of Arsenal, by the side of Fabrizio Romano, and we are asking ourselves, when is it gonna be sounded, guys? When is it gonna be sounded? But just have to keep in the know on this channel, and the rest is gonna be history. We are gonna be giving you the news, but the transfer is gonna have to be held up, because Basel doesn't want to obviously reduce on the percentage that they want to obviously get in through, unless otherwise Arsenal comes in through to obviously offer something big like a player to Basel, and Basel will like, all right, let's get that percentage close to maybe 30%, because Arsenal is going to have to get us players. But I believe even Basel needs money. Basel is like, no one is going to come in through to obviously do the needful, and everything will obviously not come to pass. So I tell you, it's really a difficult situation, and we just can't wait to see what decision is going to be made by Arsenal in as far as these transfers are really concerned. So we're here to wait and see how that pans out, and I'm having Nabs the King himself. Big up RD on my team news. All right, thank you. Kahendo Oliver, Mr. RD. How are you doing? But I'm not happy by how Arsenal doing its signings, because the deal was supposed to be done over 2 weeks back. Yeah, it was supposed to be done 2 weeks back, but I've already told you that there is something wrong with the negotiation team of Arsenal. All right, hope we are back. I had a glitch in there for you, but you guys are really okay with it. And let's obviously continue to obviously get you the news and information. Get back to this and see to it that everything really comes to pass. But all I want to let you know is that Arsenal are into the mix. They're really pushing hard to see to it that everything really comes to pass. And it's really hard. It's in the hands of Basel to obviously come up and really make a decision that everything is really gonna go that way. But as it stands, it is in the hands of Arsenal. I tell you, it is in the hands of Arsenal to obviously get this deal and dusted. I've always told you that Arsenal are really having problems when it comes to obviously negotiating what we call the deals, especially when we come to what we call the big deals. Like this deal is really big. If you never knew, this deal is really big because 55 million euros is really some huge amount of money. And guess what? Arsenal might not be used, obviously, really getting this over the line. But I tell you, they need to get this deal over the line and everything will come to pass. But I think everything will go on as planned. Then we are having Taholero Moses coming in through from Chigezi. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, my brother. And you've said, I thought you're getting sick because you left us in drought. I'm back. Dr. Francis, exactly what could be the problem? The problem is the payment structure and Arsenal wanting to pay less than 5 million euros. And what Bologna did was like, obviously, for us, we are okay with that amount of money, but there is a decision you have to make. That decision is simple. Talk to Basel. After talking to Basel, and they agree that they're really going to take a pay cut onto the 50% they want from our money, then we'll come in through and really accept it and really take it to where you guys want it to be. And that's exactly what is happening. So the problem is Arsenal has to convince Basel to take a pay cut onto the 50%, maybe reduce it to like 45% or 40, and then the deal really comes to pass. If not, they'll have to pay 55 million euros into the mix. Now, I'm having Makolo Hassan. The problem is that where Calafiori came from, they need 50% is the problem. That's the problem. They want 50% of the fee and Arsenal is willing to pay 45 plus 5 million euros. And if you are going to pay a release clause and really trigger it, you are supposed to clear it at once. If not, you should even increase some money. Arsenal, we are willing to pay 45 plus 5 million euros of add-ons, and that is not what a release clause is all about. You get? A release clause is all about clearing that money at once. You get? And that's what Arsenal is supposed to do. So, in the so doing that Arsenal don't want to pay that amount of money at once, it has come to our know that they have to obviously pay in more 5 million euros, right? They have to pay 5 million euros, and that's what Arsenal are not willing to pay. They're like, we can give you that amount of money that you want, and you're not obviously willing to obviously get you more and more and more like you guys want. So that's exactly what is holding back this deal. But we all know to it that something will obviously be orchestrated by the side of Arsenal, and the deal will come to pass. But I want to really strengthen you that that deal will come to pass. That deal will happen. I tell you this, that deal will happen. You get? And after that deal really coming to pass, I tell you, nothing is really gonna be regrettable in here onto this beautiful channel. So let's wait and see how that pans out. But Arsenal is really working tooth and nail to see to it that everything really goes on as to plan. So that's exactly what is happening at the side of Arsenal, and I would love to obviously confirm to you that nothing is really gonna really not happen. A lot is gonna happen, and just keep yourself in the know and continue to subscribe, because we're obviously bringing you the latest news and information as far as everything is really concerned in here. Who else am I having in here? I'm having Moses. Please don't forget to update us about Jokares, Joshua Kimmich, Nico Williams, Mikel Merino. Give us the details and probability of getting these players. For Nico Williams, he's going to Barcelona. Unless otherwise, Barcelona fails to obviously have the money to clear these deals, right? But The moment it really goes that way, don't expect anything like you guys to obviously get into the mix. That guy is going to Barcelona, and they're gonna hit obviously agree a very big deal in there for you, and they are really pushing to see that everything really comes to pass. So Arsenal are not in pole position to get this deal over the line. The fact is, Arsenal don't have a say into this deal unless otherwise Barcelona really pulls out. But the moment Barcelona is still in the lead, you get, there is no way Arsenal is going to get the deal of Nico Williams done. Joshua Kimmich, priority, Man City and Barcelona. You get Gyökeres, Arsenal still waiting to get the deal of Arsenal still waiting to get the deal of this guy. That is Riccardo Calafiori done, and after that deal is getting done, then they will get into these other deals. Don't expect Arsenal to go in for another deal, especially for some serious huge amount of money, before everything really comes to pass. Then Mikel Merino, obviously he's one of those that Arsenal really want to sign, and you're waiting for a very huge update. In the next video, I'm gonna be really breaking you the story. Kingsley Jr., hey, good afternoon. Then David Sozi, thanks bro for your updates and time. We are watching you. All right. Then you're having Zakaria Idris, but I heard about the deal of Victor Gyökeres is agreed by Arsenal. Is that true? No, it's not true. It's not true. Arsenal will not sign anyone, mark my words. Not really. Arsenal is really going to be aggressive in the market, and they're really going to be signing very many players. I tell you, Arsenal is going to be serious in the market, and what is going to hit obviously hold them back were the Euros, and Calafiori is really one of those players that Arsenal really need to bring home. Then Nabs the King himself is saying, hey RD, tell me about the transfers of Victor Gyökeres to Arsenal. It's not yet advanced, but Arsenal are still trying to really keep in the know of that deal. Musingo Jafali, let's walk away. Not really. That deal, 5 million euros cannot really keep Arsenal away. That is it. Moses Njuguna, thanks bro for the update of Riccardo Calafiori. Zakaria Idris, all I know, they will finally agree. The only thing is that Bologna are very greedy. But this is a release clause. It's unnegotiable, right? And the moment it got, what brought this deal to be negotiable is simple. Arsenal came in through, and obviously they never wanted to pay that whole money at once. And Bologna was like, if you're not paying that money at once, you're going to add in 5 million euros, and that is the problem that is going to hit obviously see this deal reach this level. Then Mutesasira Sami, Mr. Rokani, I'm Mutesasira Samuel from Ngoma Town. How far is Gyökeres deal? I've already gone ahead to explain that. Leonard Bwire, I'm Leonard Bwire from Mayenje Busia, Kenya. My brother Rokani, I'm tired with the Arsenal issues. What is 55 million euros? Tell me about the Gyökeres and Williams deals and Partey situation. I've talked about Gyökeres. I've talked about Nico Williams. Thomas Partey, still undecided whether he's going to be staying at Arsenal or not. Then Moses Njuguna, let's know if Smith Rowe is still staying at Arsenal. The bid of Emily Smith Rowe that was put in by Fulham was rejected, and Arsenal wants to sell, but they will need some more. But they will need some more money to obviously offload the player known as Emery Smith Rowe. They will need more money to obviously let that deal really not fall through. Then Sandok Paula, good afternoon my brother, good afternoon Michael Frank. Arsenal transfer are tiring. Iripa John, bro, thanks for the updates. Mozora, hello RD, how about Nico Williams? Barcelona are leading the rest for Nico Williams, right? So they're leading the rest. Now Morata has come out and really spoken the following, that I'm gonna undergo a medical and then yes, I'll join AC Milan. I said goodbye to my teammates. Simeon, the abroad, it's better to part ways when you can't give your 100%. I won the Euros at Athletic. I won the Euros as Athletic player. That's what he said. And today we've gotten a story coming in from Fabrizio Romano that Alvaro Morata has signed his contract as new AC Milan player until June 2028. plus option for further year. I can't wait to get started. That's what he said. So he can't wait to get started as a player for the side of AC Milan, and he's going to be doing the needful into the mix. Now, Argentina went ahead to win the Copa America over the weekend, and guess what? After that, they had to celebrate, but they went ahead to chant with racist songs. And we are having a story that came in through the French Federation will contact FIFA following a video circulating on social media in which Argentina players sing a racist chant towards players of the French national team, and Enzo Fernandez was part of that. Then Athletic told us that the French Football Federation president Philippe Diallo has challenged his FIFA and Argentine Football Association counterparts Gianni Infantino and Claudio Fabian Tapia, respectively, to respond to the shocking remarks contrary to the values of sport and human rights. Obviously, it really had to go that side because nothing is bad like racist remarks. Then Fabrice Hawkins, who works for the RMC Sport, told us that Chelsea players, especially the French ones, are very angry by the racist chants of Argentinians and by Enzo Fernandez, right? Now, Enzo Fernandez was seen in the video, was like leading the chants, acting as racists to the side of France players, and they're having Badia Shil and also Wesley Fofana. So that went ahead to put Enzo Fernandez into hot soup, and we had a big story coming from Chelsea that this will be a massive task for Enzo Morasca, his staff, and the captain Reece James. After Chelsea completes the investigations, media work will be done to be put between Enzo and the players. Football is a cold money business, and Enzo Fernandez's contract won't be terminated, like I've seen some people say. Let's now wait and see. Some sources have gone ahead to indicate that Chelsea could terminate the contract of Enzo Fernandez. But remember, Enzo Fernandez came in through for £106 million, and which side could obviously do that, But it will depend on how everything really goes on, because if the players don't want Enzo Fernandez back at the side of Chelsea, then they are supposed to obviously come up and obviously tell him, please quit this team. If not, we the players are not willing to play alongside that player. You understand? So, I cannot rule out the termination of the contract of Enzo Fernandez. Then, Ninza Kinsella said Chelsea have begun disciplinary proceedings against midfielder Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea said they will find all forms of disciplinatory behavior completely unacceptable. They added, we are proud to be a diverse, inclusive club where people from all cultures, communities, and identities feel welcome. So Chelsea are like, we are going to obviously take this huge. And guess what happened? A player known as Enzo Fernandez has apologized to his Chelsea teammates. It remains to be seen whether or not Fernandez's public and private apologies are enough to pacify his upset colleagues. The colleagues are really upset because of what this guy went ahead to do. So that's what is happening at Chelsea, and we'll be letting you know more. We'll be letting you more on what a decision has gone ahead to be made onto this guy. Now let me go to the comment section and see what you guys have to say. Bro, thanks for the show. Have just joined you. Thank you. You can as well subscribe and don't miss out on stories that we do upload in a daily. You can support this channel by buying super chats. Muzora Eli, Hero RD. How about Nico Williams, Moses? But the story going around Nico Williams that Barcelona doesn't have the money as of now, and they have not cleared financial situation with its legal. Let them not lie to you. Go ahead and find out the interview of what the Barcelona president, the La Liga president went ahead to say. Can I read trace it? Let me try to get one for you. The guy is like, Barcelona have gone ahead to work very well, and they can now sign Nico Williams. That's what he said in his own words. And let me try to track this and really bring it to you in here, because I feel like so many lies have gone ahead to obviously be put out. Let me find, is it Tabia something? Javier Tabias? I think I have something that I went ahead and posted in my X account about it. And everyone who is saying that they don't have the money to get these deals done and dusted is just naive. Those are lies, because the fact has always gone ahead to be said, and this is the guy. The president of La Liga had something to say about this. So I don't really believe in what you people are really saying, and I believe this guy has all what it takes to obviously know what is happening. Where is this? Where is the post of this guy? I went ahead to obviously post on this account, you know. Let me check here. La Liga president. Right. He's known as Javier Tebas. You get? So let's obviously go to the search. Let's go to the search. All right, at Rokani Media. FB. All right, I've got it. This is what he had to say. So for everyone who believes that Barcelona cannot sign players, this is the president of La Liga who said that it's hard for Barcelona to sign players some 2-3 years back, and now he's saying that this year Barcelona has it very easy to sign players compared to last few years. They know what they have to do to solve the few problems left and to be able to work normally. 3 years ago, Barcelona's wage bill was 650 million euros. Now it's down to 450 million euros. You get? That is it. So Barcelona managed to sign in close to 3-4 players. You remember when they really had a debt of 650 million euros. Now they're having a debt of 150 million euros. Who tells you they cannot sign Nico Williams? Nico Williams' price is just 45 million pounds, right? So I think it can happen, and this player can obviously find himself up and running, and this player can find himself really inside of Barcelona. Barcelona can buy this player, right? They'll sign this player. So is Peter. Arteta can never sign Havertz's competitor. Let's forget a striker as Arsenal fans. Guys, Arsenal has just gone ahead, obviously, get into the know to really get one player signed. So why are you really judging a book by its cover? You get? Arsenal starting transfers late doesn't mean that they are not going to really get everything over the line. The team of Arsenal that is present can start off the season and obviously see everything really goes on to compete for the title. These other players, even if they come in late, Arsenal will be having the right things to do, right? Then Leonard Buire, hope God should help us and get all the players we need. My brother Rokani, we love you in Mayenje, Kenya, for your updates. Come on, may God bless you abundantly. All right, thank you very much. Kenyan people, how are you? Hope you're really having something great. Now, I think Arsenal are going to get in the players they want. I trust the recruitment team of Arsenal, but they've just gone ahead to start it off late, right? Then we are having Moses. So Chelsea and Arsenal remain the main target for Nico Williams. Not really. Barcelona is leading the race for Nico Williams. That is it. Barcelona is leading the race for Nico Williams. And I tell you, Arsenal have gone ahead to be linked to Marlin Danan. Is it Dalian Marlin for Netherlands? You know? So there is still a lot of work to do if at all Arsenal has to hijack this deal. You get? If you cannot get the deal of Calafiori done and dusted, you can't tell us that you can see this deal of Nico Williams coming through. And Nico Williams is going to his holiday. All he wants to set it that everything has to come to pass, right? So he wants to get this deal done and dusted to go for his holidays, and then the rest will be history. Then we are having Musinguzi Alexander. Will Arsenal sign Calafiori because things have delayed? Yeah, they will sign him. They'll sign him. Like, remember the deal of Declan Rice? Here we go was sounded, but they had to take close to 2-3 weeks or 4 to get the deal of this guy done and dusted. You understand? Then What else are we really having? We're having Tunguka Anthony. Hello, RD. Thanks for the show. I'm Manchester United fan following wherever you are going. Thanks for the program. Thank you for watching it through. And for everyone who wants to see me talking Manchester United, the place to be is United Matters channel. Then Muzora Eli compares Zexi and Hoyland. That will be done on the channel of Manchester United because we don't really integrate United stuff onto this channel. So guys, for everyone who has been part of this channel, continue to subscribe so as don't miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a day. Remember, we are powered by Mono Gadgets. Mono Gadgets are the #1 dealers in new phones and laptops. Even if you want a used phone and laptop, you can as well call that number +256 70 99 88 66 5. Even if you don't need a phone now, keep this number. Keep it because at a certain point X, you'll need a phone to come in through, and when it comes and when the need arises, these people will come in through to obviously be at your service. Continue to go into the comment section and tell me what you think about the side of Riccardo Calafiori transfer delay. What do you make about it? Then, what are your thoughts about Morata to AC Milan, done and dusted? And what penalty do you think Chelsea should give to Enzo Fernandez for being part of the Argentina national team, singing or chanting racist words to French team? You understand? And whether the rivalry comes in through, they beat France in the finals of 2022 World Cup down in Qatar. That is it. So guys, I'm here to obviously say I'm out. For everyone that has been part of this video, it's nice having you in here. Mono Gadgets, you can as well call them. They're in Kampala. They're in the middle of the city. You can call them. They're in the middle of the city. Call them. They'll give you directions and everything will be done and dusted. We out. Bye-bye. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. And for the